Hey everyone, welcome back. The title for this is a little clickbaity and kind of misleading, but you will see why later on. Right at this moment, we have Akira painting, Callie writing, and Anya trying to get in that last game of chess that she needs to complete her aspiration. And that will be kind of part two, whereas part one was Akira not being able to paint while inspired. Part two is Anya not being able to get in that third chess game. And really, I don't know why. But another part of her aspiration was to read with an adult, so instead, Akira is going to read a book to her. So that's what we're doing right now. While Callie writes her screenplay. And it actually takes a couple tries to read this book too. Not just because it takes 2 hours for her aspiration task to be completed, but also because the book isn't particularly long, probably because it's a children's book. And Akira even was reading it to himself before he was reading it to Anya. It must be a really good book. Callie became a level 10 writing. So that was very exciting for her. And I'm just forcing Akira to read the book to Anya again. Um, and Callie finished her screenplay. So as soon as Akira starts reading this book to Anya, and then Callie is going to sell her book to the publisher. And she got a copy of her other book, which we sold. And we didn't go to the awards show this week because Callie wasn't nominated for anything. I mean, I guess she could have just shown up, but it was kind of hard to get her doing this gig. So we're going to prioritize work for her. And then Anya's got 1 hour read to her, so they need to do the second hour. And Callie is spending 20 simoleons on a drink. I guess she's earned it. Everyone in this household is obsessed with that globe bar. I mean, Akira thinks about it while he's painting. He's not even in the same room. But it does help with moodlets, so I'm okay with that. And again, us trying to get this book read to Anya. Not easy, but easier than the chess game, which she's trying again right now. And then a vampire shows up at our front door, trying to be nice to him. I think that's Caleb. And, you know, Callie's being nice, but she says goodbye, go home. Does he go home? No, and no one invited you in. Vampires can be dangerous. So then he agrees to leave on his own. And then the other vampire from that household, Lilith, she shows up at the front door. So tonight is not a good night for vampires showing up at our house. So Callie has to get a few things done for this gig. Improving her acting skill, improving her fitness skill, and inviting everyone over from the shoot to hang out. While still, we cannot get this chess game played. But that's okay because Callie is going to go work out now. And we are going to continue to wait on that chess game. You can see me checking it every 5 seconds and failing. But now Callie is going to invite over the people from her TV show tomorrow, which is super exciting. They all come over. It's always good to make friends at work. So Callie is just going to write until her coworkers come over, which I think happens pretty quickly. And again, Kira and Anya are trying to do that chess game. It's just not really working out. But on the bright side, they're both rapidly improving in logic skill. So here comes the director. And Callie is going to talk to her. And then the two coworkers are going to come. And guys, look who it is. Judith. Judith is going to be co-starring with us today in this gig alongside Judith. I mean, that is such a great honor for Callie. I mean, she is fangirling. She is so happy that of all people, Judith is going to be her co-star. And I mean, look at that outfit. The sunglasses with the orange shirt and the like turquoise knee shorts. Does absolutely nothing to hide the shine. And so again, we're only able to do 2 interactions with Callie, with Callie to Judith, and it's gets boring for Judith really fast, and then she gets mad. But Callie is going to continue to ignore any discomfort there and continue to try to talk to Judith, who walks like that and walks through walls and then goes around in a circle. So Callie is going to continue to bother Judith. Even as Judith tries to leave, Callie is going to chase her outside and try and keep talking to her, which is probably not very becoming behavior, but celebrities act in all sorts of ways nowadays. So everyone left, and Callie is going to write again until her gig. Kira is at work, Anya is at school. So Callie is all alone until that's over. So Anya will be home from school any minute now. There we go. And she brought home a school project. And so, she's a smart girl, so she'll do her homework and she'll do her project. And Callie will sell another screenplay. And she's been getting copies lately of the screenplays, which I'm not sure why all of a sudden that's happening, but they're worth a lot of money, so I'm okay with that. We're going to be able to finish the inside of the second floor during this video for building, so that is good. And Anya does her homework in the little chair while Callie writes, which is exactly what I wanted for them when I put that chair there. Although Callie broke the computer, so she's going to fix that. But Anya is going to work on her project anyway. And we can sell the upgrade parts. So I think that everything worked out there. Anya is going to make her medieval castle diorama. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I want to say diorama, but I don't know if that's because of Futurama. So anyway, we're gonna pretend that I said that right. And Akira is home from work, feeling tense and jealous as per usual. So I had him chit chat with Callie a little bit so that we could fix that and then get inspired again. And then we are going to be able to do that part of his aspiration. Honestly, the reason I started caring about aspirations is because I was watching, was it a Lil Simsy video? And she mentioned that if you get 5,000 points, you can buy a money tree. And so then I was thinking, why don't we have a money tree? We should get one. But apparently 5,000 is a lot. So, especially if you're not playing with whims, we'll come back to that potentially in the future because there are some generations that might not have such lucrative professions. So that'll be something we revisit. But anyway, Akira is going to finally paint Callie, and Anya is all done with her school project. And so we are going to put that picture of Callie above the fireplace in a minute, but I can wait for when Akira is finished with the painting, which is now. So we are going to, of course, name the painting and name it Callie Clarke because that's her name. I was thinking about putting the picture in this picture frame, but it didn't quite fit. And so I was going to leave it like that, but then you saw that it phased through the wall. Like before, notice how the old picture wouldn't go away when we put the walls down, but for some reason Callie's picture does go away when we put the walls down, which makes no sense. So anyway, I took away the picture frame and now we don't have to worry about our room being blocked by that picture. We can now see into the office. So I think that that is a plus. And now we are working on the master suite, and we are going to start with the closet area. I probably should have made it daytime, but honestly it didn't even occur to me, so we are going to build this at nighttime. And we're going with a vintage glamour slash celebrity feel. Black, white, blue, wood, all of these things don't particularly go together well. But next to the closet will be the bathroom. And I'm just putting in some doors, a door for the bathroom and a door for the closet, but it's going to be an arch. And then I'm putting in a mirror into the closet so that Callie can continue working on her acting. She can't do it at the vanity, I don't think. So we're just putting up some decorations. I liked the frame for that chicken, so there's a picture of a chicken in Callie's closet. And then we're going to work on the bathroom. And, you know, of course, she needs a nice big bathtub to soak in and a shower that matches the tiles in this bathroom. So there's that. It's just a pretty basic bathroom. Put in the toilet paper in this bathroom. And some towels. And a hamper. And I forgot about the hamper in Anya's room. So I added it there and a hamper in here. The reason is because in the future, on the third floor, we're going to put the laundry. And when that happens, we're going to replace all the hampers with real hampers so that they can use the laundry stuff pack. But now, the actual bed portion of the bedroom. And I love these beds from Realm of Magic with the stained glass on the canopy. I think that's so pretty. But yeah, I think it's vintage glamour end table. And also a lot of decorations. Nothing I would put in my house in real life. But Callie is a little extra. Of course, you can see how quickly we run out of money here. But for now, this is all good. Then a little seating area right here because we have room for it. That's what people do when they have too much room in their bedrooms, I think. Put in couches. Yeah, curtains first. But yes, on the couches coming up. Thought about putting a fireplace, didn't know where it would fit, so decided against that. And now we are picking out a nice couch. I did specify the packs so that we could see some of those items that are supposed to look luxurious. And then we ran out of money when I went to go put a divider in there. So that was sad. I was able to put one. It really needs two. I hoped that deleting the rug would give me more money, but it wasn't enough. So I just waited for Akira to finish his painting while I play tested the section that I already built, just to make sure that wasn't too much of a squeeze in the closet and in the bed sitting area, the spaces between those. So, and then we put the second divider and the build was finished. So that is excellent. So yep, just play testing it a little bit, making sure that they can get around in there. And then send Callie back to working on her screenplay. Anya was reading, and Akira is quickly finishing the next part of his aspiration by making confident paintings. And it's really nice because then he continues to be confident because his paintings went so well, and then can make another confident painting. And we are in on the next day, and we were closing in on Callie's gig. So Akira has completed his next milestone. This is great. And we are about to head out. So I just skipped the loading screen there. But of course, first order of business, let's go talk to Judith, our co-star this evening. Morning. Anyway, I did decide to compliment her appearance on purpose, even though I knew it was a flirty interaction this time. But Callie has no regrets, because Judith is the star of her life. I realize that Callie being so obsessed with Judith is kind of a problem, but I think of it more as a celebrity thing. You know, Callie wants to be famous. She wants to be a global superstar. She wants to be on the same level as Judith, and she covets that position. And so she thinks that she's worthy of being friends with Judith because they are the same. And even though Callie's not there yet, she, she's interested in that lifestyle, and so that's why she's so enamored with Judith. there's a word for social climber. It's probably social climber. Um, I watch way too much Real Housewives to not know about that. But Callie actually is closer than she thinks to being a global superstar. She is a B-lister currently, and as it turns out, A-lister is not the next level up from that. Anyway, we are in a detective show. You can see Callie wearing the same costume as Judith. And I think, as per usual, I did the scenes out of order because I just kind of click on whichever one is there. But um, yeah, Callie walked away. But don't walk away, Callie, because we are going to do this. So I think that the way that this goes is, she's in the break room at the precinct with Judith, and, she says, "Hey, Judith, like, we could get a drink later if I catch this bad guy." And Judith's like, "Sure, let's get a drink later." And so Callie goes and catches a bad guy. And this is the scene I did out of order because I think she's supposed to lock up the bad guy first. But anyway, after she locks up the bad guy, which is going to happen in the future, she has a drink with Judith. And we rewind into the past where she's telling Judith about how she locked up the bad guy. That's it. And then, here it comes. A big smooch. Because she saved the day, she got the girl, and that is it for Detective Callie. So, Callie did indeed kiss Judith. It was for TV, but it happened. And now Callie is trying to talk to Judith, and I actually was misled here by the interactions because one of our new interactions, now that, as you can see, Callie is shining, she's a proper celebrity. One of our new interactions is compare self with Judith. And I thought, that sounds a little rude because, Judith is a global superstar. And so I didn't click on it. But then when I clicked on friendly interactions, that was one of the options. And so I thought, oh, well, it must be friendly. But Judith didn't like it. And so she got mad. And that was unfortunate because we don't want to make Judith mad. And actually, in the future, we should stop talking to Judith so much. Just talk to her a little bit. We got to take baby steps because the more we talk to Judith after the initial trying out each interaction, the more negative the relationship. So we will keep that in mind for next time. So Callie is cutting her losses, quitting while she is in an okay position, now that she is a proper celebrity, and she will see you next time.